Jason Frudnick, a young luminary in the field of robotics, fell into a deep underground world in pursuit of a strange creature. Waiting for him in that subterranean landscape was a lone vehicle. The interplanetary all-terrain battle tank, Sophia 3. Served as his only means of resisting the horde of mutants that relentlessly attacked him as he traversed the unfamiliar world. Aboard Sophia 3, he set out in search of the creature Fred. On his journey, Jason encountered Sophia 3's support droid Eve. They worked together to search for Fred and battled the mutants, forming a deep bond in the process. They managed to locate the mutants' core and interdimensional space, and by defeating it, saved the Earth from its impending calamity. However, it was not long before they faced another crisis. During the battle with the mutant core, a parasite infected Eve. A few mutant cells remained inside her and began to corrupt her body. Jason searched for a cure, but he could find no treatment on Earth. So, he hopped aboard the newly built G-Sophia with Eve and Fred, and left the Earth behind as they set off on an interplanetary voyage. He had faith that a cure existed on Eve's home planet, Sophia. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series. Sorry if things sound different and the volume levels aren't okay. I had to switch back to my other headset because the one I was using for the last LP kind of fell to pieces. Started falling apart. So fun. Maybe I'll have to get a new headset again at some point. But for now, this one should be fine. And hopefully the volume levels are okay. If not, someone will scream at me in the comments. Anyways, Blaster Master 02. You saw the intro. This is a sequel to the prequel. So let's get started and not waste any time. Now I've already played through this just once. So yeah, expect there to be trouble still. The longer I wait, the less fresh it is in my head. So begins our interplanetary voyage on planet Flasante. Phew, that was close. We touched down right before our energy ran out. Eve, is the Gaia system holding up? Yes, SP was properly converted upon impact. The Gaia system is a brand new system Eve and I invented for G-Sophia. Using the impact from a landing, the planet's energy flow is absorbed, and then converted into SP. In theory, it should allow for limitless planetary exploration. However, the landing wasn't so smooth as we'd hoped. The hover function was damaged by the shock. But at least we can still drive around as normal, thankfully. We'll have to fix the hover function if we want to leave Flasante. First we ran out of energy, and now we've got a system failure. I knew it'd be tough, but geez, space travel is something else. It's not all bad, Jason. I've already got a reading on repair materials. I'm also picking up life forms. Better be careful out here. Roger that, let's proceed with caution. Anyways, for me it's the directional keys to move. You can direct diagonal aim, shoot up, or I can hold S to lock my position on whatever aiming direction I want, which is straight, corner, and up. Z jumps, C fires, but if we hit our menu button, which is P for me, you can see we already start out with the Crusher. And we start out with missiles, along with the Gaia system and dive. Not that dive really gets much use, to be honest. Anyways, unlike the original game, this game changes the SP meter as you just read. It will no longer regenerate on its own. Instead, we have to take fall damage. Not literal fall damage, but they've changed fall damage into a mechanic. And the higher you fall, the more you get. If you fall from high enough, it practically instantly restores it to full. Use up too much and you'll enter a cooldown period where your tank will be weakened, offensively at least. And after a short period of time, the SP gauge will charge back up and you'll be back to normal. So be warned, don't hoard your SP, but there's no use in going nuts with it too, because you'll regret it. Hey, look at that. That's a life up token. We're not getting that for a little while. So let's move forward. So there are mutants on this planet. That mutant shell looks like it can deflect Sophia's main cannon. Use your missiles to knock it off the shell before you attack. Alright, I'll give it a try. Sub-weapons use SP, but hoarding it won't get me anywhere. I can recover the SP I spend with Jophia's Gaia system. When Sophia receives a big enough impact, SP conversion will activate. It's risky, but damage from enemy attacks also activates the system. The ideal method is falling impact on the planet's uneven surface. But I gotta be careful. If I hit 0 SP, the Gaia system will shut down. All of Sophia's functions will suffer, too. It really puts us in a jam. I shouldn't hold back, but I need to avoid shutdowns, so I gotta make sure I don't miss any chances to recover SP. Yeah, there's the game explaining it to you. Anyways, that's health. Restores 1 health point. Blast them with some missiles, X to use them, or whatever your control scheme is. And yeah. Bubbles. Yeah, it can be to your benefit to take damage if you're very tactical about it. Well, thanks for going to disconnect. That's going to be in the LP. I was in a voice chat with, whatchamacallit, Earkey. Anyways, let's go back to the menu. Jesus Christ. Anyways, you can see our position, and over to the left is the key. We have gate, dungeon, side, dungeon, top, down, quest item, landing point, boss, retry point, G, Sophia, extended, I guess that increases HP, item, and warp point. That's not too relevant right now, except for the extend, health extender. There's also something new to this. I don't think that was in the original. There will be items that actually increase our SP too. Sensors are picking up an item right below us. Seems like a cave. Sophia won't be able to enter. Let's find a safe spot for me to hop out and look around. Careful, Jason. I wish I could go with you. Sophia's energy is suppressing the mutant corruption. Until we can find a cure, Eve won't be able to leave Sophia. The mutants are dangerous, but so is the planet itself. The surface is very uneven, so look before you leap. I will. Breaking my legs won't let me recover any energy, unfortunately. Haha, very funny. If anything comes up, give me a call through my icon in the subscreen. I can monitor your data through Sophia, so I might be able to offer some advice if you need it. Thanks, Eve. I'll be counting on you. But get some rest too. Yeah, I will. Also, if you can't find your way back, use the Fred icon on the subscreen. Yeah, he's gray now instead of green. Fred can open a wormhole that leads right to Sophia's position. As long as you aren't too far away, of course. Got it. Thanks for all your help, buddy. Alrighty, blasted away. Dickhead. Now watch out, these guys will charge you, and they will charge at you across the entire map if they start charging at you. So be warned, if they start charging towards you and you try to run away, they will follow you murderously. But don't fall unless you want to die. Alright, duck so he can't touch you, because you saw he scratched his head like, how the fuck did he dodge that? The power of ducking, my friend. Anyways, this game introduces another new mechanic. And see that green gauge right there? You'll notice Y icons appear above the head along with a little targeting reticule. If you hit Y, or space in this case, you will do a counter move. Very powerful and very useful. Now if you do multiple in a row against the same enemy, if that ever happens, it won't drain more than the first use you use to start it up. You can spam it as much as you want. These platforms shoot the little blue orb to make them fall. on a certain planetoid later, that's going to become a fucking nightmare. What's a planetoid? Well, you'll see later. Now, what they want you to do is use those platforms to kill that shielded enemy, or you can use counters to do it. Alrighty, we have our gun power-up. I can just show you through the item screen. We have the first one, which is Stinger. Fires terrain-piercing shots, and I think does more damage than the regular blaster. Hold the shoot button to fire spread shot. Range will shorten over time, meaning the longer you shoot it, the shorter it gets. Seeker. Shots will bounce and home in on enemies they hit, meaning it'll hit them repeatedly. You can have up to 3 at a time out. Absorber. Emits a shield that absorbs enemy shots and converts the energy to CP. I guess that's the counter gauge. Whip. Attacks with a whip-shaped energy. Can pierce at some enemy shields. I'll show it off. Yeah, that's the whip. This is the piercing shots. Yeah, that's the one. It looks cooler than it actually is. Those are the homing ones. They kind of come out like the wave. And unlike the first game, yeah, you don't just hold the shield out anymore. Alrighty, let's use this for now. And get Map A, an interior map of planet Flosante and planetoids in nearby space. Can be changed on the subscreen. Now we have the full map, and when you get all the items in an area, Fred will open a wormhole, letting us leave instantly. Very useful. Alright, you can also it'll also teach you it here too. If you're close enough to your car, just hit Z or whatever your button is, and bam, you'll instantly be transported to G Sophia. First video is going to be about 20 minutes, the rest should be about 15. Alright, boom! Got nothing on me, tit ticklers. Why does it gotta do that? That is so fucking loud. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, my friends seem to choose the worst times to, you know, do that shit, though. I should really maybe turn off Discord or something before I start. I'm gonna get out the map, because as you can see, this place isn't that big. We have a boss right above us, a boss to the left, and that's really it. There's not a whole lot here. This is kind of the tutorial planet. We also have an item right below us, so let's go see what that is. This isn't actually going to be a 100% run. Thank God I don't have to get 100%, because I can avoid that planetoid. You can either use your grenades to kill these guys, or wait. Come on. Fuck you. They'll lower their shield and try to shoot you, giving you a chance to shoot a counter shot. Now you can fill up your gun here, which I kinda recommend doing. Oh, we got a new one, by the way. Charge shot. The longer you charge it, the more damage it does. Obvious. I'm gonna leave this really quick and then come back in. So I want to get a full power gun. It's been changed and nerfed slightly since the first game, sadly. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is it right here. It kind of resembles the best weapon you could get in Legendary Wings, which is this. Now if you shoot it... Well, so much for explaining that. I'll explain it though now. If you shoot it in too quick succession, it'll have to cool down, because if you do, it'll do less and less damage. Yeah, you can actually move while that's happening, the counter, which you're going to want to do. The game really doesn't teach you it, sadly. So in this next section, I died quite the number of times not knowing how to do it, and not understanding how the counter system really worked. But don't worry, your Uncle Steel is here to show you. We have a gauntlet, sadly. There's a ramp in this game, to be honest. Boom. Alright, that's going to appear, and you're going to want to move and mash the Y button, whatever it is for you. Oh, thanks. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. What kind of aim was that? He shot towards the door. Good job, Jason. You're an expert shot. Boom. Boom. It's way faster than waiting for them to shoot. Now, this gun is still strong, don't get me wrong, but you just can't spam it like you used to. Still my best friend. And I definitely found this game far more challenging than I did in the first one, because this game did a good job of killing me a few times. Yeah, careful, those platforms can hurt you too. Was off. Also, this doesn't stun everything like it used to. Jerks. Trying to snipe me off screen. Now those can be used to make platforms over dangerous areas, those things we're knocking down, but that doesn't come into play till later. Now you'll notice that purple map and you're like, what the hell, we just got the map. Well, this one's different. Planetoid map A1. A map detailing the coordinates of a planetoid in A1. Planetoid A1 in Area A. It can be accessed from the space map. What's this a map of? Seems to be coordinates of resource planetoids in the sector of the space. 1 second. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry about that. We'll need resources for our journey. They might be out of the way, but let's search for them after we leave this planet. Yeah, we don't exactly have a lot of time, but it'd be a huge mistake to rush a journey through outer space. At first I thought this was a warning or something, but you just want to do it to get more survivability, to be honest. Bugs. You guys are jerks. Now let's shoot this. Yeah, that'll open that up. I want to go left, because there's a life up to our left. Remember that. I can also go further to the right if... Oh, I can't quite reach it yet. My bad. Let's just go this way then. Hi there. You don't want to play nice. Now you'll see that and you'll be like, how the hell do I get to it? Well, we'll worry about that later. Hi there. Those bugs want to do what they do best and bug us. Alrighty, in we go. Alright, in this dungeon we're going to have our first real boss fight, and yeah, the game is teaching you that too. I'm ignoring that planetoid when I get to it, because that one was the shittiest part of the game. I'll show it if you guys want to see it. Knowing you, you'll want to. He's gonna suffer, let's watch. I'd be careful, when they're floating by they can push you off into spikes, so that's fun. That's partly why the planetoid sucks. And make sure you stand a distance far enough so you don't get hurt. Boom. Because they're gonna force this upon you whether you want to or not. Ouch. God, I missed the energy guard. That's later. How am I supposed to hit it from there? I missed. Alright, come on. That works. Now you can go in the center for gunpowder, but yeah, I'm not doing that. There should be a gunpowder. Oh shit. Yes, when you see that, just spam the fucking Y button or whatever you have that counter move set to. Yeah, I saw them trying to snipe me, that's why I never went forward. Alrighty, we're doing really good so far. It's boss time, kids. I suggest filling up before you hit the checkpoint, because then your power-ups will carry over to your next death, and then you can fill your gun up. So across the spider web, you think it's going to be a spider boss, but no. Hentai. Eve, there's a boss mutant here. Jason, that mutant has a part we can use for Sophia. Looks like I'll have to take it by force. The Web of Destruction. Macrantula. This guy is weak to the counterattack, by the way. So keep a close eye on him for when he does his thing, and that's your chance. And there we go. I learned that on another playthrough that he hates it. Yeah, when you get used to that system, things become easier in your life. Blast them away, don't get hit. Don't want to lose your gun power. Shit, I missed it, but whatever. We have the mega gun. That works too. little spider boys. You're dead. And they made the boss death so much more delicious. Now, instead of getting, repair parts, we just get a new hover. Works just like it did in the original. That did it. Great job, Jason. Thanks for the support. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, just a little tired. Don't worry about me. I know, I've said it a million times, but please don't overexert yourself. Alright then, I'm returning with the part now. Anyways, what else awaits us on Planet Flasante and whatever other worlds are out there? Find out next time on Let's Play Blaster Master 02.